Yo,
Yo, it's earthquake report time, September 9th, 2018. And up until a few moments ago, this was the largest earthquake, a magnitude 6.5 northwest of Kira Solomon Islands. Kira Solomon Islands. But the largest earthquake of the day now is this 7.0 south-southeast of L'Esperance Rock, New Zealand. So, a large earthquake happening here by New Zealand, off the coast of New Zealand. And other earthquakes for the day, a 5.1 in Indonesia, as well as 4.3, F4.4, and F4.8 here in Japan. And USGS is reporting it down in the area where the previous earthquakes near Hokkaido had happened that caused damage recently. We'll look at that a little more. There's some swarming still going on in northern and southern Alaska, as well as around Puerto Rico. There was a quake, a 2.6 by McAlester, Oklahoma, as well as a 3.3 in Washington. There's some shake reports for that, so we'll look at that. Okay, this happened 19 minutes ago. I did a quick report before this, and my mic didn't work, so this works out because it didn't happen. It hadn't happened at that time, but now you can see that another major earthquake has happened. 7.0 is a powerful earthquake, as well as a 6.5 today. And let's look at the shake report. Shake for around 5 to 10 seconds. So, the 4.8 here in Hokkaido, Japan also has a shake report, so it was felt. And the one in Washington that I pointed out on the map here, we're still looking at, says short but strong, heard rolling, approaching for a few seconds, harsh. The house shook sharply, but briefly I could hear water in the nearby bathroom's toilet splash. So, felt like a big truck hit a bump right outside my building. It woke me up. So, short but strong. Some felt reports for that. Just thought I'd point those out. Okay, let's look at Gempa, because again, up until recently, the strongest was the 6.6 here, the Solomon Islands. Turn off the webcam overlay so you can see. Let's zoom in a little bit. Gempa provides a lot of data that you can just see graphed and mapped out. And Gempa means earthquake in Indonesian. Okay, so it's saying the 7.1 south of the Kermadec Islands was not just a 7, but a 7.1. So, different agencies are come to different consensuses. This says a 6.9, and it is the most highlighted quake since the 7.3 here that happened near Fiji, as well as you can see the Solomon Islands quake is about the same shade as the Hokkaido quake that did a lot of damage. Looking at Bahrain, you can see that where this registered Coral Sea 6.6 magnitude Solomon Islands, and you can see where it registered on all the sensors, as well as this is saying a 6.9 from this agency. See where it's registering all the sensors at a depth of 79 kilometers, they're saying. Let's look at this. You can see that these are happening. These are deeper. I think this was the most recent quake. Yep. So the Fiji quakes are much much deeper than that one. Nothing new in Israel since the 5th. Ash and eruptions advisories for several volcanoes, mostly just still letting you know they're not dormant. Okay. Wow. So, Sakurajima's erupting right now, So we can watch this live as it erupts, and you can see Stromboli is just steaming here. Earlier it was letting off emissions and stuff, but you can see Sakurajima letting off a large plume or eruption of ash and smoke, and it's just launching it in the air live. We'll watch this for a little bit. I think that this is powerful to prove my points that these are all very active right now. They're very active because of what I've been saying about the situations with the Book of Revelation. So you should continue to listen to what I've been saying or look into that and be awake and aware. Stromboli here is letting out some emissions, so you see what that looks like. But okay, that's enough of that. You can see this is the early earthquake warning for Hokkaido. Well, it's covering the Hokkaido quake, but it's just early earthquake warning normally and early earthquake warning Japan. Here's data for Japan and stuff. I don't see the large quake in the 7.1 at the moment on here. Let's turn back on the webcam overlay. Go to earthquake 3D. Okay, the largest earthquake is at 7.0. You can see it's much larger than all the other ones. The 6.5 was the largest up until then, recently, and the Indonesia 6.1 up until recently was, on this chart, what was sticking out the most. So you can see the 7.0 is large. These are all the other, 5.0s and stuff that have been going on, but this one is much larger. 6.5 much larger. So that's what's going on for today. We'll check in one more time. Sakurajima. All right, it's done. So if you have any thoughts, comments, questions, leave them below. Hope you enjoyed seeing that live, and it illustrates my points. All right, have a blessed day. Yeah.